Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Friday. That's Talitha. I am Travis. And we here live.
Hello, everybody.
Watching SmackDown live with you guys.
How are y'all doing out there?
Looks like Jimmy's out there.
I don't know what's going on in the chat. Who's here? Who's out there?
We don't know.
Who is it? Who's with us?
Who?
We got Fiend Knight with us.
Hey, Fiend
Matthew.
Knight.
We got Walter with us. We got Nos Wrestling with us.
Hello.
Aaron out there, and Travis Scott. Who the fuck is that? No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody's so
Fiend Knight's
cool.
like, y'all kind of late, guys. Hey, you know
I
what?
know.
Don't tell us how to live our lives.
Super late. I didn't even get time to make a freaking thumbnail. I had to use an old generic one. But we are live. We are here.
Yeah, well, you
Just
know
a
what?
little bit late. I was talking about Roman Reigns earlier today. I was like, you know, he has no storyline going other than these guys.
Usos and
So
their
that's
weirdness.
obviously where they're going because he doesn't have another feud going.
But I don't even know why we're having him talk. I don't want to hear him talk.
Well, it's how you
Okay, I'm bored. I'm gonna
Build
look
up
at my
wrestling.
phone for a while.
and chat with people in the chat.
So,
a good idea.
what's his face is not happy. It's Jimmy out there, and Jay's like in the back with his weirdos. Why do I have a subscriber? That's creepy.
You what?
My personal YouTube
It's fine.
has
It
a
happens.
subscriber.
Yeah, they do that.
That's some creepy shit right there. Anyways, be nice. Like, hey, Miss Talitha. Hey, Travis. Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
From Alabama. Walter's like, Talitha, trivia on commercials? Oh, hell no. You know what? I did not get the trivia when I came in. So
Would you just
shit
leave
out
it
of
over
line.
there?
It's way over there.
Or you can just reach it.
Oh my god, I cannot. My arms are long, but they're not that long.
4 inches away.
Oh my god. You're making me out like I'm some weirdo. Thanks a lot. Just like
They
you,
want to be
mister.
just like you.
Just like you.
When they grow up, they want to be just like Roman.
I want to grow up to be just like Roman when I get older.
Look, I hurt my finger. Now I'm just like an AEW Inner Circle guy. All the time. 24/7.
Flip everybody off. I flipped them all off earlier today. Just fine.
Hey there, you got it.
There, I got it. I'm back. Sorry, everybody.
All right, we got the Jimmy and Jay Uso story going.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh, threw the remote down on the ground. I didn't like it anymore. I didn't hear what's going on. Oh, there it is.
I promise I'm going to do something that I won't regret.
Oops.
He's going to regret it. I have a feeling.
regret it already.
Will Jimmy regret it?
I regret his actions already. Oh, wait. I'm not part of the story. I'm an outsider looking in.
You're not my brother.
He's not my brother. Hey, don't
He doesn't look just like me. Nobody going to confuse me with him. You better go take care of this.
Fiend Knight's like, Talitha, WWE put out fake report that Aleister Black was signing back, but Dave Meltzer reported earlier today that he is signing with AEW after his 90 days.
Oh, wow. That'll be cool.
I feel that that's all lies. All of it. All
Everything's
lies.
lies.
Just all lies.
It's all
Everything
smokescreen.
is lies. Anything sometimes that
Kevin
comes from Dave
Owens
Meltzer
starting
can be
out
a
the
lie.
show.
Just kidding. And Oz is like, if Drew McIntyre loses in Hell in a Cell, he will get no rematch. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That's a fact.
Oh my god, I'd be so excited if he never got a rematch ever
Oh,
again.
Big E. Are they teaming up?
Chris Akane is in the chat. Hey, Chris. Zoe Owens is like, come on, angry face. Roar. Walter's like, ouch, Travis, finger it. It will get better. Oh
It
no,
is
it's
tag
probably
team.
broken forever. Like, it probably is going to fall off.
Oh, tag team match. Are they going up against Sammy and
His Big
Apollo?
E, his Big E, his friend. Again?
The first time ever.
Nah, we've seen this shit before, people. What
You
the
do realize they have to
bleep,
build to the
bleep.
pay-per-view, right? Like, they can't just have matches every week that are just separate so you don't have to see it again.
Oh my god, I'd rather. Walter's and then Kevin Owens and Big E for the winners. Alright, here is a great trivia question for you. Who was crowned the first WWE Intercontinental Champion in 1979.
He's also
when
a
half our
rapist.
people in our chat had never even been a twinkle in anybody's eye or born. As Walter says, AEW 10 p.m. tonight
Yes.
for the last frickin' night on a Friday.
On a Friday. It's moving to Saturdays for the next 2 weeks, and then it's moving back
To Wednesdays after
to
that.
Wednesday.
We have Thomas in the chat. Hey, Thomas. what's
Actually, I don't know
up?
what's happening on the
19th?
the
26th.
0. What's the 0?
1?
I don't know. I think it'd be 0.
What 0?
If they're doing one that show, or they're skipping a week, because they can't skip a week. If the 7th is a Wednesday, then the 0 would be a Wednesday.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's the 31st or 30th. I think it's the 30th of June.
Oh, the last of June. I'm like, what?
So I don't know what's happening that day, because the 26th is a Saturday, and they're doing that. So the next week we don't know what they're doing.
Is it going to be
Live.
a live or a recorded one?
Right. I think this week's recorded and next week is live, I believe.
Right.
But I'm not 100% sure. Any way you look at it, I don't know what the schedule is between the 22nd. What did I say, 22nd? 26th and the 7th.
Yes.
Because it's kind of a weird week, because one's a Saturday and then the next one's a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So there's quite a bit of time there, so they should be able to fit another one in there.
True. And that
But would they
says-
go the 26th and then the 30th?
I don't know.
Right?
Well, the 26th one will be pre-recorded, though, I'm sure.
No,
right?
it's live.
Oh, is
That's
that one
Jungle
live?
Boy versus Omega for the title.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So that's kind of a bigger one. So we
Okay.
got that on the 26th,
right.
which is a Saturday. So are they going to do another show a few days later for Wednesday?
I don't know.
Or would they wait till Saturday and then do another one shortly thereafter for the 7th on a
Right.
Wednesday? So that one we don't know about.
Right.
Or if they're even doing it, maybe they'll just have a bigger gap there.
Possibly. Lots of speculations can happen there. Anyways, Anas says, I think Edge will return and challenge Roman Reigns again at SummerSlam or Money in the Bank ladder match.
There you go. That'd be
Okay.
interesting.
He really wants Fiend to come back and get revenge on Bliss and Lily. I don't think that'll happen because, it's not really a revenge thing, right?
And it's a girls versus boys.
Thomas says her WWE might be trying to rehire Black. Yeah,
Lots of rumors.
Fiend Knight was saying that earlier, that's a big fat rumor, and that Meltzer was saying that he's saying after his 90 days that he's going to go to AEW. So there's lots of rumors going on with that, so who knows what's really the truth or not the truth. Let's see. Phoenix says, I will soon on us. And us is like, let me in. Walter says, I can stay just for SmackDown until 9:15 p.m. here for Raw Monday. All right. Ravi is in the chat. Hey, Ravi says, SmackDown any good tonight? Well, what the fuck do you think?
It just started, and I'm going to say yes. It's the best show on TV.
Oh my god, it's so amazing because the outside
Roman.
world is so much better.
There's Jimmy in the back. Jay's
going
gonna come talk to
trivia
him.
question was Pat Patterson. If you guessed Pat Patterson, you got it right, and congratulations. Good job.
No.
We could have won the tag team titles. No, you couldn't have. You're dumb. Phoenix like Talitha, do you guys have a Bojangles in Idaho?
Mr. Bojangles.
If we do, I don't know him specifically.
I'm pretty sure it's a restaurant of some sort, but yeah.
Gathered that. I don't know. If there is one in Idaho, I haven't really searched for one. We do not have one in our area. And I don't think we have one in the city that's north of us. That's a little bit more hip, I guess you could say. But I don't go to our state capital very often. It's too far away. Rob is like, please no more Edge versus Roman, please. Why not? We can just play that until forever, until Doomsday, and you're all dead.
It's probably going to be John Cena.
Walter's like, Braun Strowman will go to indie wrestling. He shaved his beard.
Did he?
What? He shaved his beard?
I heard he's asking for like 20 to 25,000 per appearance.
I thought it was 100,000.
Yeah, somebody else reported something different.
Well, those liar
makes
faces.
way more sense to do 20.
It makes no sense to do any of it, but okay. And I was like, what if Bailey becomes new Friday Night Messiah? That'd
Very
be
cool.
hilarious and weird.
Why not? Let's see the women do some of the roles that the men are doing. The ding dong turns into the Messiah.
So Jimmy's like, if he wants to see me, I'll be in our locker room. And Jay's like, I hate you so much. I hate you with all the hate in the world. Robbie's
Here comes
like,
Apollo.
I will take that as a no then. We have Flash in the chat. The big monster will go back to his real name, Adam Scher.
Right?
Shriver
or something. I don't know.
Shearer. Whatever. And also, I think Brock Lesnar will return and challenge Lashley WWE Championship. And at Survivor Series, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman. Ooh.
Huh, that would be it.
And they fight over Paul Heyman. They put him in the middle of the ring and they fight over him.
Right.
Of who gets him. We have Raul in the chat. Hey, Raul.
Hey, Raul.
How's it going? Says, hi, good morning. Hello. Good morning to you. It's nighttime for us, but... Or early evening.
Well, I could take a nap.
Thomas says, Roman versus Rey is next. Then it's Roman versus Cena, and they are doing Roman versus Rock down the line.
Yeah, probably at Mania. I would assume that'll happen in Texas.
And we've got this started. We've got the Intercontinental Champion out
taking
there,
it right
Kevin
to
Owens.
Apollo.
Yeah, beating the poo out of him with his face and
Kevin
fists.
rolls right to the outside.
And he's like, I'm going to kick Sami Zayn's butthole right here.
He isn't even worried about what's happening
like,
in the
"Go over
squared
there."
circle.
He's like, I broke him. And
McAfee
he's like,
jumped out of the way. He was
Sami.
sitting down. Did you notice that?
Yeah. For 1 second.
Big clothesline.
Kapow with a butt and a back and
Marinaga, or whatever they call that.
Smacking Sammy in the face, going after him again. Like, you stay over in your corner,
You notice
that Canadian.
that a sneeze took off running.
I just don't feel
Or is it a chew?
That it's a Z's. Bless you. I just don't feel that Canadians should fight each other because they're so nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're always sorry. So later
Like
on,
on
after he beats him up, is he gonna go in the back and tell Sami Zayn, sorry? Thomas said, Roman versus Rey is next. Then it's Roman versus Cena, and they are doing Roman versus Rock down the line.
Right.
God, I can't wait until all that crap happens. Richie's in the chat. Hey, Richie says, what's up, my favorite people?
We are doing fantastic on this Friday.
How are you doing?
How's your Friday?
Let's see. Fiend Knight says, what if Bayley joined NXT again, just like Ember Moon did?
I think there's a place for her on the main roster. Ember Moon got hurt, and they weren't using her in the first place.
Yeah. She had her Achilles tear, and hers was really bad. Like, so her and Xavier Woods basically had the same injury almost at the same time.
Yep.
Only hers was worse.
Yep.
So it was surprising that she
she
came
re-aggravated hers.
So it's kind of surprising that she came back, but she did, which is great, and we were glad to see her back as fast as she came back. But
all right, but she hasn't been the same.
It was almost like she wasn't going to come back there for a little bit. Ravi says the Usos are becoming stale in this storyline. What? You don't want to see brothers fight against brothers?
Yeah, I think something's going to happen there. Obviously, we only got 2 more shows, so 4 more hours of Friday Night SmackDown before the pay-per-view. So they got to build some sort of storyline because they need Roman Reigns in the main event.
True.
And the only way that's possible if he's wrestling Jimmy.
Right?
Oh, look at that belly-to-belly. Apollo Crews just launched. Look at this.
Walter says,
Wow.
okay, Big E and KO win this. And Richie says, Jay really needs to choose his brother.
You would think so.
You would think that family tie would be a lot thicker than the family tie with Roman. Starlight says, let's go, Zoe. Let's go, Zoe. Yeah, Owens, get out there and do your business.
Get your job done.
Probably like, hello, Travis, SmackDown that bad that you want to take a nap.
I just started.
Okay, it's like really nice here today. Like, it wasn't really hot. It was like perfect weather.
It was like in the high 70s.
We were like out enjoying our deck and our new deck furniture, and I kind of agree with Travis that it's like, nah, I'd rather do that than
I felt like
we
just
owe
setting
you
this
guys that we're here, so we're here. Anyways,
yeah, we're not gonna miss a day. There's no reason for
Chris
it.
Akani says, my boy Sami Zayn. Grant T says, hey everyone. Bnet says, I think WWE releases are being discussed still.
Possibly.
It was supposed to be WWE release yesterday. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some other stuff
Big
happening.
E kicks out.
Richie says, I'm great. Well, good to hear
Good,
that you're
Richie.
doing good, man. Walter says, AEW will have fans live in seats later. Yeah, later
June
down the road.
16th. It's coming fast, guys. This month's already more than a third over.
True.
So basically, winter's on its way.
But
On the way, we're going to stop at SummerSlam, then we're going to hit Thanksgiving, and then it'll be Royal Rumble season.
It'll be Christmas, and everybody will be like, oh, I hate this year. Richie says Big E will win. Chris says, but they need to have Dominic versus Reigns, even though it will be a squash match.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness,
We all want to
guys.
see Dominic in the main event.
Always. I so don't ever want to see that again. Phoenix says Tegan hurt her ACL, too.
Yeah. Knees.
Tegan Knox has had a lot of knee problems for a while, and there's a good possibility with the type of injury she's having that she's probably not going to come back in the capacity of being a wrestler.
She's going to have cadaver knees.
She's re-hurt her knees. I mean, she had those surgeries and then re-hurt some more, so that's not good.
Yeah, she's had 3 of those surgeries, 1 on each knee, and then obviously 2 in 1.
Yep. Robbie says, D, you're going to be loving these Roman matches when they happen. Oh my god, totally. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, here's a trivia question for you. Who was the first member of the McMahon family to compete at WrestleMania? We have Alita in the chat. Hey, Alita. And us says,
Thank
Fiend,
goodness
when
you're
you
here.
return, are you still come back with Burnt Fiend and or original Fiend? Hopefully not. Walter's like, the Fiend is taking some time off. He will be back next month. Richie says Jimmy will win gold. Fiend Knight's like, hey, Alita, neighbor. It's me, JVD. Hey, JVD, nice to see you back. How's everything going with your
nice to see you in
piffs?
here.
He says, hey, what's up with all you piffs?
We are
Fiend Knight's
fantastic.
like, hey, neighbor. Richie's like, Roman is a loser. Ew, not a Roman fan. Gothlush is like, my sis will be here shortly. Sweet. Alita's like, hi, Fiend. Fiend's like, how you doing, Alita? Thomas says Paul Heyman might be leaving WWE soon.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
In a body bag?
If he
Luna
turns on
says
Roman.
no. He said, Luna says, no, I'm right here. Hey, Luna. Ravi's like, D, I wouldn't blame you guys if you wanted to nap instead of watching SmackDown. Chris Akane says, are you guys going to live stream NXT on Sun?
No. No more NXT here.
We are not doing NXT.
Unless NXT moves back to Wednesdays. But
Yeah.
that doesn't look like it's in the foreseeable future.
If you want to see that, Chris Akane, you are more than welcome to go over Joe DeBest Wrestling TV. He does do the NXT pay-per-views and the NXT shows as a live stream, reaction stream, and he is really fantastic. So if you want to hang out with somebody to go through NXT with you, he is your man. Alita says, I'm doing fine, just in shock. Why are we in shock?
What's the shock about?
Oh, her friend died yesterday morning. Oh, I'm
Uh-oh.
so sorry, hon.
Dang, what happened?
I'm sorry.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. That's awful.
I'm very nosy. You don't
And
have to
it's
answer that question.
So terrible. Sometimes when it's surprising like that, that is just not very... Yeah, it's hard to realize or accept that that's happening.
Yeah, it's tough. And
Walter-
don't let anybody tell you how to feel.
Walter
by the way.
says Impact pay-per-view is on Saturday.
Wow.
On this Saturday? If so, Joe will do that one too. And now says, what if Brock Lesnar returns and challenges Lashley, wins WWE Championship at SummerSlam, and then it's first or Brock Lesnar for sure? Okay, I don't know, hon. Maybe, I mean, you never
I'm
know.
okay with that.
could
I wouldn't
happen.
mind
Why
to
not?
see it.
Shane McMahon was the answer to that trivia question.
We all knew that.
Let's see. It says, hi, Grant T is in the chat.
Hey,
Hey, Grant. I don't know if I shouted out to him earlier. Richie says, I want Roman to get drafted to Raw so he can have beef with Bobby or Drew.
Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting?
That would be a very
We do have a draft coming up at the end of August, so it would be fantastic to see a pretty good shakeup. I don't think they'll take Roman off SmackDown, though. He has ran SmackDown. I think it's his show.
At this point. Ravi says NXT is done out here, not gonna lie. Chris Akane says Shotzi is injured, but if she wasn't, she could have come back at NXT TakeOver in your house and turn on Ember Moon. True that, true that.
Yes, that would be a
says, are you
fantastic
guys
storyline.
streaming TakeOver?
No.
We're not going to. Richie's gave an example, answer trivia. Fiend Knight says, I know about Joe. He knows me by Hivation. Ah, sweet.
Hibation.
Alita says, died from a heart attack. Oh.
What the heck?
Dang
it,
it, that
I'm sorry.
happens so often anymore to younger people. It's crazy. Like, I mean, even people that are in really good shape and have had heart attacks and just die. It's so sad. I'm so sorry, honey. That is very
sad.
shocking.
me take my brace off.
That's probably a good idea. Give it a little rest and not stinkiness.
Just make sure I don't accidentally touch
It's
anything.
Luke!
Luke.
It's Luke! Luke Riley. Luke. Not Luke Skywalker. Not the Luke. We want the Luke. We want the Ireland Luke. He's a different type of Luke.
It's completely frozen. I can't bend it. The tip.
You can't bend the tip? Oh, that's gross.
Look.
It's just
That's
the
real.
tip.
There it comes. There it comes.
You probably just need to work it. It's probably stiff from being in the thingy.
Oh, that was scary.
You're totally scared. You should
I had
talk
to
about
learn
what's
some.
happening.
Well, I thought you were chanting.
I am. I'm chanting.
Anyways, Apollo Crews just got taken out by Big E. Big E's trying to make his way over for the hot tag, and Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn's legal. Here comes Kevin Owens. Now it's official. Kevin Owens on top of him in the mount. He's punching away. Kind of looking at that
Owens
Cassandra
really
or
hates
whatever her
Sami
name
Zayn.
was last night. Shields.
Clarissa
Shields last night. Anybody watch Clarissa Shields' MMA debut last night on ESPN Plus? It was actually pretty good. If she works on her ground game, she'll be fantastic at the sport. Like Amanda Nunes, fantastic.
Thomas says,
She can get her ground game.
Exactly. Thomas says Shotzi made it clear on Twitter to a fan she was injured. Well, I'm sure she is. I wouldn't think that she's not. Luke says, hi all, public service announcement, don't get a job. They are worthless and not worth your health.
Yeah, do not trade your time for money.
Right.
I tell you that any day of the week.
Lolita's like, I kept telling her. Oh. Telling her she needed to take care of herself. That's hard.
Oh, dang.
V-Knight's like, if I could hug you right now, I would, Alita, right?
Yeah,
JB
that's
says,
tough.
Alita, I'm sorry for your loss. Nas says, Fiend, please,
Oh,
you need
Kevin
to win
Owens.
WWE Champion Mandible Claw Lashley. I don't want the Fiend to win any kind of championship. I just want Bray Wyatt to come back and be Bray Wyatt. Chris O'Connor says, also Liv needs to come to Raw and face or join Alexa. V-Knight's, hey Luke, hi Luke. And Luke says, hi all. V-Knight says, NS Wrestling, add me on Facebook, the Fiend Night World. Thanks, JVD. Alita's like, no. Grant T says, I did. V-Knight says, hey Luke, where my barbecue? Richie says, I want Apollo to be nice. Why do you want him to be nice?
You don't like him as the Nigerian prince
You don't...
with a sneeze? Oh! Sami Zayn misses. Gets a tag to Apollo.
And now says Edge will return at July 16th on SmackDown.
Uh-oh, pop-up
Bold
power bomb.
predictions.
There it is. That's his finisher, his old one. 1, 2, and... Sammy with the save.
Walter says no, he didn't watch it, so...
It was actually pretty good. We dogged on it half the time because she got her ass kicked the first 2 rounds. And then she did really good in the 3rd round, just pounded the girl's face repeatedly until the referee stopped it.
It was about 1:33 into the 3rd round that they stopped it.
But she's one of the best boxers in the world. She's a 2-time gold medalist
In the Olympics.
at the Olympics. Nobody can beat her in boxing, so she decided to go to MMA, and now she is 0-1. So keep your eyes on her if you are an MMA fan.
And it says, let him in, Luke. And Janelle Jackson's in the
Whoa!
chat. Hi, Janelle.
Oh, damn. Hey, Janelle. Did you see that suplex? That was sick. It was a good one.
Wow.
Sami Zayn gave Kevin Owens one, and
He gave
Kevin
it a
Owens
10,
landed
huh?
on his neck. Yeah, whoa! Blue Thunder Bomb, 1, 2.
Ooh, Big E came in with a save. Chris kind of says, you said you have a deck. Maybe you should install a TV out there.
Yes.
Okay, that is a project that's in the making right now.
The TV stand could be here tomorrow or the next day.
So we barely got, the deck, So, we've had this deck for a couple of years, and we didn't do anything with it, and then I was like, well, if it was more comfortable to be out there, I would hang out out there. Now it is, and now I don't want to.
And it's over after the the Stunner.
Stunner!
The Stone Cold Stunner.
So, Sami Zayn got the pin from Kevin Owens with a stunner. So, your winners are Kevin Owens and Big E.
Which everybody in here said that was going to
Right.
happen.
And Apollo Crews did not get the pin because, he is a champion. So, there you go.
You need to see Apollo just go ahead and attack. And Kevin Owens needs to attack Big E here, too. I feel like it would be best for his character and his development if he kicked Big E in the stomach right now and stunnered him and walked away.
Yes.
Right now.
Right. Just kill him.
Say, hey, I'm a neutral guy.
I don't like you. I'm leaving. Luke says, your barbecue is in my stomach. What? Luke, not fair. Luke, when are you guys coming to the States? I need to remember the date. Phoenix says, Luke, no fair. Richie says, I want Moose to win the Impact World Championship. I hope he does.
Kenny Omega
take it off
needs
of
to
Kenny
lose
Omega.
it.
He needs to lose that one. Alita says, women have a silent friend, especially black women.
I've heard that.
Are they talking about heart
Yeah.
attacks? Yeah, women especially, and black women, yes, they have a very higher risk of having heart attacks that just sneak up on them. They don't get symptoms. Like, men most of the time get symptoms. Women very rarely will get symptoms before a heart attack. It's usually devastating and life.
Now, does that have anything to do with the sickle cell stuff? Is that what that is?
It really isn't. It has nothing to do with that, I don't think. I mean, it might. Alita probably has a little more information.
I wonder if it's because they sometimes get poorer health care in the cities.
Possibly.
Any way you look at it, it's just disgusting. I don't like it. They need to fix it.
Well, you're a liar and you set me up. Sammy's turning on Apollo, which we knew he would do, right?
Well, of course. Oh, he better give him an apology. Oh! Was that the nail?
Oh, he got the Nigerian.
He got it with that Nigerian nail.
Oh. How does
your neck feel? I got a little pain in it. A little pain in the neck.
Phoenix like, I want my burger, Luke. Phoenix like, Alita, we all love you. Yes, we all care.
That's what I need.
Walter's like, come on,
is a
Kevin
burger.
Owens and Big E doing good. Thomas says, heard they might give Omega the NWA title.
I could see it. Well, I mean, obviously they wouldn't be giving it to him, but yeah, I mean, he'd earn it.
Chris was like, Nigerian scammer Apollo.
Who is the NWA champion? Is it still the same guy that's had it for like a decade? I actually like that guy. That'd be cool if Kenny Omega went over there and beat him for it. He's had the title forever.
True.
And, of course, he'd be the one that won it back. But they could keep it on Omega for a long time. Because, I mean, if they could get Omega on their TV, it would boost their ratings to where they could actually maybe even be on TV. Right now they're on YouTube and they don't make a lot of money.
Rey Mysterio's back there yelling at Adam
With Postman Pierce, yeah.
And now says, what do you think about RK Bro?
I love RK Bro. I think it's one of the hottest things on Raw.
Rich is like, KO and Biggie won. Zoe Owens is like, victory is ours. Phoenix says, Travis, do you think Jake Paul would do better in UFC? No.
Jake? No. Logan, yes. Jake, no. I don't think Jake can wrestle. But Logan was a collegiate wrestler. He's pretty damn good.
Walter says, yes, Biggie and Owens won. Zoe Owens like, come on, you want to go? And Walter's like, Mickie James is now working for NWA. Good for her. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla.
Hello.
Ravi's like, Sammy getting knocked the F out. Walter's like, hey, Ayla. Phoenix like, hey, Ayla. And Austin's like, hey, Ayla. Alita's like, most women get heartburn. Yeah, that is one of the type of symptoms. But, I mean, it's not... And it isn't the same for every woman.
You can't go to the hospital every time you have heartburn.
Exactly. Luke says, we're going to land in KC August 20th. Okay. We will begin traveling around August 22nd. After that, we don't know exact dates, which makes sense, and I totally understand. I just wanted to make sure when you guys were going to be in the States. We will head back home the first of Sunday of October. Okay, so I need to get my ass to the postal service and send something for you when you get into KC. JVD says, what's up, Ayla? Thomas says, Nick Aldis over 1,000 days.
Yeah, that guy. So, I mean, think about this storyline. You have him lose to Omega. He takes time off, right? He could probably go wrestle independently or whatever. Have Omega defend the title a few times on there, like for about 6 months or so. Then he's the one that comes back and beats Omega for it.
Right.
But, like, with all hope lost, like, everybody in NWA has lost to him or something, where all hope is lost for the company. They'll never get their title back. Bam, he shows up and wins it. Just a huge pop.
True. Yeah, I can see that. Bina says Nick Aldis still has it. Alita says she kept saying she was having trouble breathing.
Yep, that'll definitely be a sign.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing to try to get him to go in to see a doctor. I mean, you did everything you could, though. I mean...
don't kick yourself.
From your side. You can't... What's the old saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. It's the same with people. You can tell them and tell them and tell them, but that doesn't mean they're going to go do something about it, which is sad. And it's, it's hurtful to everybody because of it, but they are people and they make their own choices. Not always good ones, but Flash says, just like Ice Cube in the Friday movie, you got knocked the fuck out, right?
Fact.
Ayla says, hi, Walter, Fiend, and everyone. What's up, JVD? Chris says, LL Ray in a tracksuit with a chain.
Oh, I know. Seen it.
Here is a trivia question for you. Which WWE Hall of Famer lost 2 championships in one match at WrestleMania 2000? Chris says that. Richie says, Kenny Omega fears Sammy Callahan.
Old Sammy.
Fiend Knight says, Mickey James announced that NWA will have all-women pay-per-view.
I heard that. They're going to do an all-women's pay-per-view.
Good for them.
I really hope it works out.
Let's hope it works out for them.
With thousands of people in attendance, not hundreds.
Yes.
Because that's what worries me, is that they're not going to get that many people showing up.
And Nas is like, Mr. Fiend, where's Bray Wyatt? Walter's like, Luke, don't work too hard, right? Fiend Knight's like, Nikki Aldis versus Omega would be great. Illa says, Luke, I want you to work so hard your arms fall off. That's terrible, Ayla. And then you're going to pick him up and beat him with him? I don't understand that, where that's going. Richie's like, I want Apollo's commanders get drafted to Raw so Apollo can be alone.
Yeah.
Be nice says, Ayla, you have any good barbecue lately? Ayla's like, no, I haven't, sadly.
I haven't even got my grill dusted off yet. There's still stuff in it I store in throughout the winter.
Right? And now says, do you know where is Bray Wyatt, Mr. Fiend? B Night says, you should come down to the South and get you a plate. Right? It was like, where in the South? Alabama, girl. He is in Alabama.
He's one of the lucky few.
Walter's like, Shawn Michaels oath.
To be born in Alabama.
B Night's like, Alabama. Leah's like, I'm still waiting on my plate, right? B Night's
I'm
like, we got
just
the
like
best
my
ribs,
father's
Ayla.
son. I'm proud of where I am.
This is, I don't know. I just wanted to be a part of the conversation, but being nice to Luke is hard. Being nice like, Alita, I got your save. And now says, what, Mr. Fiend Bray Wyatt is on vacation. Ayla's like, I don't know if I can go to Alabama. Why can't you go to Alabama, Ayla?
Are you trying to make racist jokes?
Just leave your
Because you're
just leave your
Mexican.
kids.
She's Mexican. She's like,
She's
I can't
like,
go to Alabama.
I don't know if I can go to Alabama. All the Cubans are there. Just kidding. They don't like Mexicans. He's really mean, isn't he?
Yeah, he was mean last week.
What a jerk. Just came up and pushed
They're
people.
still in the same outfits.
All because they were mean to Chad. Oh,
Is
God,
this last
Chad
week's stuff?
Gable again? Okay.
Is he standing on a box or something? He's not that tall. Ford's tall.
I think it's how they have the camera angle or something.
They're like, get really low so he looks taller. Sorry.
Don't you try to do that to me.
I can't do it with my hand. The Jurassic period.
Rap. The answer to that trivia question, by the way, was Kurt Angle. Seeing Chad Gable up there.
I thought he was speaking Irish there for a minute. I'm like, is he speaking with an accent?
No, it's okay, Doc.
Uh-oh. All right, one-on-one later on. Ford versus Shorty G. Chad Gable. Ooh. That means that Otis, either next week or later tonight, is going to wrestle Dawkins, and Otis wins that one.
Ah.
But I have a feeling Ford will win this one.
Right.
Uh-oh. What's happening here?
It's like, Ayla, we have spicy smoked ghost peppers, ribs. Oh, that's way too spicy for me.
Oh, sounds
Thomas
amazing.
says, why is SummerSlam on Saturday? Stupid.
Because they want to compete with Manny Pacquiao. I have no idea.
And now says, imagine Kylie Ray goes to Raw and team up with Drew McIntyre. Why would she?
I don't know about that part, but I do know she is going to Raw because that's where Eva Marie is, and that's who she's going to be with.
Nice.
Would be my guess.
Phoenix says Alabama have a lot of cops, but they always mind their own business.
Just tell them to roll Tide. I've seen
Wonder
it
if
on
they're not a fan.
I watched it on an ESPN commercial. All you have to do is when they walk up to your window, say "Roll Tide," and they'll just let you roll away.
Walter's like Street Profits. Chris is like Alpha Academy, and Ayla's like, I just mean I don't have a car to make it, but sure I'm too brown for Alabama. Haha, kidding. I'm a jaywalking Mexican. Anna says, wait, you changed them? Who changes who? Ayla's like, at least that's what my older brother said to me last weekend. A day-walking Mexican. Luda says they have plenty around us, Georgia and Alabama sanctuary states. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. I figured you guys would. Walter's like, oh, lost that answer. Sorry, bud. Phoenix says, Ayla, I'm a black guy who get looked by the cops, but they don't know their place. 100. But they know their place. Chris Acati says Chad versus Ford should be no DQ. Oh, goodness. Ayla's like, I'm 100% white-skinned. Couldn't pass for Hispanic if I tried.
Right?
Yeah, you fucking blue-eyed weirdo. And also says, Fiend Goldberg said he's not finished with you. Ooh, Fiend Knight's laughing, and he's like,
Carmella.
you the MVP.
As I'm flipping people off, as I'm writing.
We're like, I have to write.
Let me
like
write.
this.
I gotta get my finger working again.
I was like, Ayla laughing, and Luke's like, okay, I'm off to work. All right, Luke. Well, you have a good night. Try not to work too hard. I'm glad you're getting so much overtime. You're getting extra vacation time, though. That's always a
Carmella
plus.
looking fantastic in this. What do you call an outfit? Apparage or
her attire.
Right, but yeah, there's another word for it. But yeah, that'll work. Attire.
Oh my
works.
God, she's taking half of it off.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Just keep going. Keep going, girl. Show us what the doctor gave you. I mean, your mama gave you.
All right, Chris is like, Carmella time. Walter's like, Carmella, okay. It was like, it's not my fault I was born pale. It totally is your fault. Don't you know that it is your fault?
Can you tan?
I
My
thought
daughter
she
can't.
burns.
My daughter can't tan.
I'm pretty sure Ayla doesn't tan. I
Yeah.
think she burns.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that mine burns, and so I figured April's might.
I think Ayla burns.
Nah, I think she tans.
No, I'm pretty sure that she burns. And then it turns to a tan, but I'm pretty sure she burns
Well, that's what I
first.
mean, though. Like, McKenna can't get a
But
tan
I don't know
at
if
all.
it turns into a tan on her. I know there's something wrong with her.
I know there's something wrong with her. I don't know what it is.
All right, here's a trivia question
She's
for
like
you.
Seamus.
Yeah. Who won the first... Well, look at her sister. It
Right.
makes total sense. She's just like your daughter.
Yeah, her brother's the same way, by the way. He doesn't tan very well either.
Right. Little gingers with no souls. All right, here is a trivia question for you. Who won the first Fatal 4-Way Elimination WrestleMania main event at WrestleMania 2000?
There's a lot of questions about this WrestleMania.
Yeah, totally. Chris is like weird ass attires, right? Fiend says, Ayla, if they try, you let them get the boot, right? JVD says, I had broiled pork chops with a baked potato for dinner.
Yummy.
Sounds delicious. Broiled pork chops and a baked potato.
What's broiled? Is that the top of the oven?
Yes.
Yummy. Because that basically is cooking it hard and fast.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Ha 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 ha. Walter's like, Eva Maria will be on Raw this Monday. Chris is like, rematch. Alita's like, doctor is right. Phoenix says, I know Mexican people, popular food is brisket. They do like brisket.
I thought that was.
They like
I thought that
flank
was our
steak.
Jewish friends.
I thought that was them too, but
I've seen
they
Big
like,
Bang Theory.
They like flank steak a lot more. They eat a lot more flank steak. Or around this area anyways, they do. JVD says, I burn it first, then I tan. Brad is like, Carmella versus Liv again feels like last week's show. No way. It was like, to be fair, I don't let myself tan. I actually tan very well. I burn for a day, then I tan, but I don't like outside cancer and wrinkles. I don't want to look like a handbag when I'm 40.
I got a tanning bed downstairs. I just cover my face with a towel. You won't look like a handbag until you're around 50. Your mom doesn't look like
She doesn't look like
bag.
a handbag, and look what
Yeah.
she's done to herself.
And she
and she tans.
Yeah, she's got a lot of miles on that.
And she doesn't like have that many wrinkles, really.
So
I think you're okay in that department.
I don't know what your grandma looks like on your dad's side. You might want to check that out first before you give it the full go.
No, because you guys made them, so how are you going to stop them? You literally made MS-13, you rejects, by doing what you do.
Make MS-13.
They did.
MS-13 is a gang that already existed.
It did, but it wasn't that big. And then they started sending them back to where they came from, their gang members or whatever. And then they started making their gangs in that area. And so they expanded. So now they're over like 100,000 known members that they know of at this point. And that's a lot of fucking people that they have.
Seems
It's
like
probably not enough. I mean,
a very weird number to throw out there.
I'm not
I don't
saying it's
know.
exact.
Right. I was like, that's a lot. That's like a whole
No,
army.
but it is. That's like, it's like up there though.
Oh, Liv Morgan again. Rematch.
Some Liv
Morgan
Morgan,
gonna
huh?
go over this time.
Is she going to win this time, or is she going to be thrown in the drink again? She had to remember how to spell her name, so she put it on her boobs.
Makes sense.
But when she looks in the mirror, it's backwards, so she's still a Vil.
Vil. So Carmella's going to lose this one, but is it going to be a fair, straight up Liv beats her, or is it going to be a quick roll up or something?
I don't know.
Because obviously Carmella beat her easily.
Right, with that submission hold that she's got. Totally. Oh, the answer to the trivia question was Triple H. If you guessed Triple H, you got it. Alita's like Bo melanoma in the skin. Boo or Bo melanoma in the skin or Boo. Ayla's like, I'm Asian in the skin department, I guess. Actually, that's not Asian. That's more of like... It's more of like European, like olive skin tone, rather than Asian skin tone. Just saying. Robbie says, D, I guess you enjoy these dead rematches. Oh, I totally do, Robbie. Oh my god, so amazing. Oh my god.
I think this match should main event Hell in a Cell in the cage.
I think it should too, and they should have them out there for 2 hours.
Like a 60-minute Iron Man match.
Exactly. Alita's like, I can't type this day. That's alright, honey. I'll understand. Why'd you came?
Oh, Liv misses.
Ayla says,
Carmella
I have
rolls
a
to the
friend
outside.
who's 28 and looks 35 to 40 because of tanning, I assume. That's not necessarily because of tanning. That could be because
I'd have
of
to see
diet.
their mom and their grandma.
That could be because of genetics. That could be because of a lot of things. Tanning doesn't just like all of a sudden
Tell them
make
how
you
beautiful
old.
I am.
Self-proclaimed.
Michael Cole.
Michael Cole's a dick.
Like, you wouldn't say how pretty she was.
He's like, I can't because what's his face will beat me up in the back.
Right, Corey.
Corey will beat him up later. Oh, Walter's like, Liv Morgan for the win. Kurzakine says, MS-13, baby La Mara, El Salvador.
Yeah, exactly. El Salvadorian.
No.
That's what it is.
I know, but
And
no.
the 13 is the Mexican Mafia. That's the M in the alphabet is the 13.
Right. It was like, I don't know, maybe this summer I'll tan and dye my hair brown. Get a sombrero and maybe one of those ponchos. Probably. I think that's a good idea.
You know.
But
you
you're
ever
gonna
heard
have
of
to, like, have-
Arkansas Dave Rudabaugh? And they look up. And he starts rubbing his knife. Have to get you a big old machete.
Yes. The ones from What's Their Faces. From Harbor Freight.
Right.
Roberto's in the chat. Hey, Roberto says, hello, happy SmackDown Friday. Woo, I know, and some AEW later. Walter's like,
Getting
Ayla, are
fantastic.
you going over to Dalitha's house to watch SummerSlam? That's funny. And Ayla's like, maybe, when is it?
It is August 21st. Put it in your calendar.
JVD says, Ayla laughing. Walter's like, oh, lost. Robbie says, thrown in the drink again. Not heard that saying used before.
We'll be out on the deck if the weather's nice.
Not too hot. Hot is bad.
Just all be hanging out there, chatting. We'll just have microphones hanging down from the ceiling so everybody can talk.
And then you can hear everything that happens in our fair city of stupid. Lita says, but they are the biggest gang in the U.S. They are overtaking black gangs over. They're even taking black gangs over. They are, and they're not just in the United States. That's the scary part. So they're in the United States, but they're also down in Mexico. They're also down in South America.
13 is only in America because the Mexican mafia gives them the permission to be here.
Uh-huh.
Now, granted, if they're getting that big and that scary, they could probably drop the 13 because that means they're getting more dominant than the Mexican gangs.
Liv did get her win. She sat on her boobies.
She did. She pinned her. So Liv, they're 1-1.
So Liv beat her up, sat on her boobs. Gave her a boot to the face. Did she boot her in the face? Did she give her a 10?
It was this thing. I don't know what it is.
Nope, she did some weird whatever move.
And grabbed her left
and then grabbed her boob and then sat on them. So we have biscuit butts on boobs.
Yeah, nobody wants to see this.
I think she just flipped him off. But they didn't show it. Oh, she's telling the announcer guy what to say.
But still, the most beautiful woman.
Like, even though I lost, you tell him how pretty I am.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm so amazing. Look at me and how amazing I am. Being it's like, Ayla, I think you would fit perfect in Alabama. I think a lot of people from Idaho would fit perfect in Alabama. Alita says, but they are the big... Oh, I already read that. Alita says it was supposed to be no melanoma. Oh, yeah, no melanoma. No melanoma. It was like, sorry, Korean, I just mean they like pale skin and don't usually expose themselves to the devil's rays. Oh.
Look at what Bailey is wearing.
She's so weird.
The Ding Dong Show.
With Seth Rollins? Oh, God, this is not going to turn out well. This is going to be...
Cesaro showing up, maybe?
I have no idea. Robbie's like, D, that would be your dream match. What is... Venus like Carmella versus Liv feud should stay for Hell in a Cell. All right, here's a trivia question for you. Who ended Stone Cold Steve Austin's first WWE Championship reign? JVD is like, Bailey is looking fire.
Oh, yeah?
What? Chris is like, Carmella, please. Robbie's like, LOLD, low-key a fan of Cole. Oh, yeah, totally. Phoenix like, Ayla, I have Korean women and Mexican friends. They taught me how to cook brisket and lamb chops. Nice. Walter's like, good SmackDown tonight. And Phoenix like, Liv won. Walter's like, Liv Morgan won. And Robbie's like, scum or scam, can't wait. Phoenix says, Carmella, you ain't Sasha Banks. LOL. And Walter's like, geez, Bailey, LOL. Phoenix like, Idaho, to leave that Alabama would be funny. I'd probably get in trouble.
In Alabama?
Probably. Janelle says, I got my tickets for SummerSlam. I'm going to be partying in Las Vegas. Sweet.
That is so awesome. Not that far away from where you're at.
Go, Janelle. How's your woman doing? How's the whole baby making thing going?
Are you asking him how his sex life is?
No, because his woman's making a baby inside of her
know.
right now. How's the making arms and brains going? Alita says, oh no, I can't. JVD says Bailey's looking fine. And then answers. It was like August 14th? No.
21st.
21st. Phoenix like, no, Ayla, August 29th. 29th? No, SummerSlam is the 21st.
It's the 21st. It's a Saturday. The 29th would be a Sunday and a week later.
JVD is like, where's Fat Lisa? I don't know. Ask Ayla. She knows all about Fat Lisa. I don't know where Pickle is at. Maybe he decided that he was too cool for us. It's kind of funny because he shows up some nights and you're not here, and then you show up and sometimes he's not here. We have Gage Mitchell in the chat again. Hey, Gage.
Thanks for hanging out with
us. Hello,
us.
everybody. Hello.
Fantastic name. Did you get named after Pet Cemetery?
Ayla's like, September 6th? No, nothing about September is happening. JVD's laughing. Ayla's saying, hi, Mitchell. Gage is like, yes. Well, there you go. Ayla's like, I actually have no idea anything about Fat Lisa. Yeah, because that's really Fat April. Just kidding. B-Night says, Ayla, where are you at? I bring your spicy smoked ribs. Ayla's in Idaho. Walter's like, Ayla, August 21st, SummerSlam. Okay, everybody tell Ayla when SummerSlam is. Aaron's like, what's up, my peep? Sorry I'm late. I had some business to take care of. Ew, dude, I don't want to hear about your bowel movements. Ugh, gross. Ew. Lily's like, someone is a fan of Sasha. Right? I'm a Sasha Banks fan.
I'm a giant Sasha Banks fan.
All right. The
The old
answer to
ding-dong.
that trivia question was Kane. If you guessed Kane, then you got it right. Fina's like, yes, ma'am. I'm bringing it there tomorrow, nice and hot. Ooh, sweet. Feed Night is bringing barbecue to Idaho. Sweet. It was like, so SummerSlam is tomorrow? Sure, Ayla.
So I've got
Be here
that door
tomorrow.
outside. I think we should do this. I got rid of my shrubbery.
I'm sure we could cut another tree down and just stick it in a pot real quick.
But
Rob is like Bailey with a cringy laugh. Oh, come on, you know you love it. You probably like.
we need to get
record
some
it and then play it
glasses
on
like this,
repeat.
though, and you a sports jacket.
I have sports jackets, babe. I do have a job where I work in an office. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You know, you've got to like her for that.
I do.
She goes above and
I-
beyond.
I totally am just excited. Liz, like, I ain't gonna lie, I am too. She's beautiful.
Who is?
Bailey, I guess. Maybe. Or Sasha.
Sasha.
Probably Sasha.
Sasha's gorgeous. Here he comes, the Monday Night Messiah on Fridays.
Rob is like Bailey with a cringe laugh. And Phoenix says, Miss Duluth, I have buffalo wings too. But are they spicy? Because I really don't do good with spicy. I am a big baby with spice. Flavor? Good. Spice? No. Like hot spicy. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about spice. Says, I was also driving back from work. Sweet. You have a job? That's cool. Phoenix says, Miss Ayla, you want some brisket on the side with some chicken? Ayla's laughing. Ayla's like, sure, bud. Right? Robbie's like, yeah, Dee, I love Bailey's laugh so much. I knew it. Got right after your heartstrings, right?
Pulling on him.
Just pulling on him, making you love her so
Like
much.
a marionette.
Phoenix like, I have burnt ends too, Ayla. Phoenix laughing. Ayla's like, I have split ends. It's okay.
Look at that. He's even going to
burnt
use
ends
the
are
door
good.
like a respectful man.
Like, they're so good. Burnt ends are delicious.
McAfee. I love this show.
I
love
love
it.
this show. He's like, I want to see
He
it
is
all
dressed
the
like a
time.
court jester. He is officially dressed like a court jester. They're even opposite.
He's like, sorry I knocked down your pictures. She's like, no, it's cool. I can put the tripod back up. He's like, oh, am I supposed to close this? There's something in the way. There we go.
I feel like he's very uncoordinated with doors.
I don't think he knows what a door is. Take the big fancy chair. The big fancy. Janelle says, Liv Morgan is lucky that I'm taken. Oh, yeah?
You
go
be all up
after
on
her
that,
otherwise? Phoenix like, they're not spicy, they just smoked. Okay, good. There we go. And Aaron's like, yeah, I have a job. Sweet, man. Good job. Good deal. Glad you have a job. Somebody does out there. Chris is like, no, Seth Rollins is not Drip King. That's Johnny Drip Drip.
Yes.
Proper interviews. Walter says, okay, Seth Rollins dressed in crazy suit.
Look at my nail.
Yeah, it's gross. It's going to fall off. Leave it alone. Why are you playing
I haven't
with
even
it?
touched it.
I'm looking at it a lot.
It hurts. I'm
Out
trying
of
to.
its little cast. It's like, I don't like being
trying
out in
to
the
do-
open. Exercises with your finger. Don't do it too much. You'll hurt yourself. Lack of respect for kids.
by these young
seriously
children.
rude. Well, it's like my favorite wing flavor is tongue torch. Oh, Jesus.
Yummy.
Does that even have a flavor at that point?
It doesn't even sound like a flavor.
Fiend Knight says, Alita, we have jalapeno buffalo wings too. Or I was like, Dee, but Bailey's laugh is nothing compared to yours. I know, mine is way more obnoxious. Yes, it is. Horrible, irritating, and obnoxious. Alita says burnt ends are yummy, right? They're so good. I haven't had like original ones. I need to go on a barbecue tour of the South.
What would I eat? Nothing.
You could totally eat it. Just say, I'm eating sugar, bitches.
Half of it would be gluten-filled, too, though.
That's all right. You won't die.
Yeah, I would.
No, you won't.
I'd be stuck somewhere in some restaurant's bathroom dead.
You will not. Stop. You're not allergic to gluten. You're just a weirdo. Phoenix like delete that. I have Ayla a nice full plate and with our mild sauce, barbecue sauce. Oh, sweet.
You don't understand what happens when I eat. If I cheat, I don't stop eating until I'm sick.
It's fine. You have to be sick on the barbecue tour. That's how it's going to be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If
like
you do
the
not
Roman-
gain at least 15 pounds during this trek,
Oh,
you're
I'll
in
puke
trouble.
after every meal. I'll probably
can't,
lose
'cause
weight.
That's not right.
I won't do it on purpose.
You can't lose your food. You can't make it like that.
4 o'clock in the morning, I'll be in the middle of Alabama throwing up somewhere on a field.
So, I guess Seth Rollins is a big fan of how Bayley is being mean to Bianca Belair. He's like, look at this replay of this, and you're laughing at her. And she's like, oh, I laughed so hard I almost fell off my stool.
Well, she's got like leather breeches on. She reminds me of McKenna's mom, like that fake laugh.
Oh, right? Like, it's terrible. Like, both of them. Like, is this supposed to be entertaining? Because I feel not entertained at this point. But it's like, I got you, Miss Lita. Lita's like, it's habanero pepper. Yeah, that's never me, no.
I don't know what that one is. I'd probably eat that one.
It was like, George's parents bought a new car. They're selling their old one to us for $900. So that's neat.
Ah!
That's cool. Is it like a brand new
What
car,
did
or
they
is it a
drive?
used new car? Phoenix like, Travis, you want spicy ghost pepper barbecue sauce too, or no, brother?
I'll eat anything. I'm good.
Because like, oh
I
no,
like
Seth
spicy.
and Bailey laughing together is cringe. All right. Oh god, she's gonna show some more of her highlights. JVD says, I bought jalapeno olives and they are great. I'll take
This
their word
sounds
for that one.
fantastic. Do they have sugar in them?
Are they the vinegar olives? Are they the green? The green olives? Usually those
sure
don't
they
have
are.
sugar. They just are vinegar. Like pickles, like dill pickles. Phoenix says Travis knows he always love out here in Alabama. Lieutenant Martha's in the chat saying Bailey has turned into the Joker. Well, without laughing, totally.
Something.
Robbie's like, get the gab to 1,000 subs, and Dee will do the Triple H entrance and spit the water from her mouth and pour the water over her head.
Yes.
Ew, so I'm going to, like, spit water out and then take that and pour it over my head?
No. You'll have a
You
water
guys are
bottle.
gross.
You have a water bottle with you and you just drink it and you go...
Yeah, no. That's not going to happen. Ew. Sounds messy.
You gotta have your shirt off. Triple H never wears the shirt.
Oh my god, seriously, this is not a porno, and nobody wants to see that. Not one person in the whole world. JP is like, yeah, the green olives. Green olives and jalapenos,
Who's at the door?
It's your show. You've already done so much for me.
It's gonna be Cesaro.
So amazing. I'll get the door. Rob is like, that's such a forced fake laugh for both of them. Because, like, Seth actually secretly trying to recruit Bailey.
Uh-oh, look at his face. It's Cesaro.
Oh, he's punching
He should have just shut the door.
Right? Why would you
Is this breaking and entering?
Maybe. But no, he rang the doorbell and they let him in. So no, it's not
He just
breaking
opened the
and
door.
entering.
That didn't necessarily let him in.
That's letting people in.
So if you open your door,
He
somebody
whacked-
can run in your
he
house.
ripped off his pants.
Oh, his breeches are gone. His pants.
What
He's
the-
pantless.
Why the fuck are his pants gone? Is he ripping off his clothes?
Oh, right into the door. It broke Bailey's door. The Ding Dong Show is down.
I don't think Bailey's happy. I think Bailey's mad.
Oh, right into the stool.
Just get out! Just get out!
He has no pants.
Cesaro is angry. He's like javelin the tree. What's his face? That's funny. What's his name again?
Cesaro.
Pat McAfee.
McAfee.
That's funny. Cesaro out there javelin the fake tree. She's like, my stuff. My door. My things. Why did you break my things? Like, dude, what did I ever do to you?
Cesaro's just disrespectful.
Well,
That's what it all boils down to. It's the disrespect to Cesaro.
my pictures.
Make him...
Stop.
Oh! Here she comes!
Now Bianca's coming
Bianca.
out. Cesaro's like, see, there you go. That's what's happening right now.
She's in wrestling gear. Maybe not. I couldn't tell what her feet look like. No, she's got pumps on. Never mind. So she wears wrestling gear with pumps?
I guess. It says they got a new Chevy Traverse. Oh, yeah?
What did they have? What
What?
are you going to be driving?
We're getting a Lincoln Navigator.
Oh, those things are pretty neat.
They're big.
Yeah, I've seen them drive it before.
Nice. For $900.
So they're turning in a SUV for a car? Or is the other
Traverse
thing?
is an SUV. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
crossover. It's like small. It's like the equivalent of my dad's Terrain. It's like that equivalent.
Right.
That size. So it's smaller.
I think I've seen it. Didn't you test drive one?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
I didn't test drive the Traverse.
What was the Chevy one?
Oh, sorry. It's the Equinox is the equivalent. The Traverse is the equivalent to the GMC Acadia, so it's a little
okay.
bit bigger. It's about the same size as that Buick Enclave that I tried.
Oh, the one with 3 rows that I rode in the very backpack?
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
I didn't mind that Encore. I think the only thing I didn't like about the Buick Encore was the fact that the second row were captain chairs too.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing about it. I was like, that's kind of weird. We have AJ in the chat. Hey, AJ says, wait,
AJ.
he is wearing briefs? He is! He's wearing his briefs under his stuff. As Chris says, it's Sting behind door. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Sting. Fiend Knight says, if we get 1,000, Travis got to eat something hot.
When we get to 1,000, we're going to blow up a pinata.
Right? What year of Lincoln Navigator is it, Ayla? She said, Ravi says, Swiss Tony with a classic rinse out. Fiend says, Ayla, you not a Chevrolet fan? Alita says, I love a nice ass. Who doesn't? Ravi's like, is there going to be a mixed tag now? No, I don't think so. Ayla's like, I'm saying George's parents bought a new Chevy and they are basically giving us the Lincoln.
Right.
He's like, oh, okay, Miss Ayla. Chris says, Brock should have been at the door. Why would Brock be at the door? Being nice, like Chevy Traverses are great SUVs, and Ayla says they were driving an older Traverse. They don't want 3 cars, so we're getting the 3rd. Right.
All right, there's Ray. So does he want Roman? Is that what's going to happen at the Hell in a Cell? He's hurt, Megan. Okay, they're building.
Oh my
something up.
God! Seriously, this is gay as fuck. Phoenix like Ayla.
It's coming.
2017 Traverse. Lily's like, those are sweet. My sister gone through the whole line, right? Yeah, they're nice cars. Don't get me wrong. My problem is that they don't make some of them in a 3.6 V6 anymore, and I don't like that. Chris says, oh no, Megan. Who's Megan?
This girl.
Oh, Megan, yeah, her. It was like, not sure, Miss D. I think it's a 2010-17. I'll find out and let you know. I was just curious. I've been looking at some like that too. Like the Lincoln Navigators and stuff. Lincolns are good cars. They're a little bit higher up than a Ford.
Yeah, they're still made by Ford, though.
Yes, they are. It says it's a 2020 or 2021 Traverse. Gage Mitchell says, are you guys doing a stream for the TNA pay-per-view tomorrow?
No.
No. But the Impact pay-per-view is probably going to be done by Joe DeBest Wrestling TV. So if you know of Joe DeBest or are following him,
Yeah, just watch Joe tomorrow.
watch Joe. Because he will be doing that one and the NXT pay-per-view on Sunday. Because we will not be doing either one. Chris says, Ray, you failed Eddie. You let his son get attacked by Roman.
You failed Eddie.
You failed yourself.
That's pretty funny, because they did the storyline that Eddie was his dad in real life.
Right?
Because of the size of him. All right, there it is. He's calling him out.
He has a whole bunch of weird, like, razor burn right here on his neck. It's all, like, white dots. It's kind of creepy. And it says, watch my homie Joe. He's truly a great comedy guy. He's good.
Yeah, Joe's
Liz
fantastic.
says, upgraded version of a fusion. Robin says, Ray, how is he still going? I don't know.
Duct tape, spit, grit, intuitiveness.
It was like, the Lincoln is 227. No clue. No one's around to ask her. I'd tell you now. The old Traverse is a 2018, I think. Oh, nice. That's not bad. An 18. So are they keeping the old Traverse, or are they did they trade it in on the new one? Or are they keeping that one, the old one, and they just got a new one and they're not doing a trade-in?
Montez Ford,
And
Chad
it's funny
Gable.
because of where they live, it's up on the hill, and so they have like no parking. Like there's no like driveways, there's nothing, and I'm like, why would you even?
Do they have one of the houses that has the brick wall and they have to climb up the stairs to get to the door?
Yeah.
I used to live up there, so I know that neighborhood really
Yeah,
well.
up there, like yeah. I was like, there's no fucking way I'd ever buy a house like this, like ever. It was like, yeah, so they'll have 2 Traverses, no trade-ins. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, that works. All right, here's a trivia question for you. Who was the first WWE superstar to win Money in the Bank and not become champion? Somebody fall down?
Yeah, I know that answer. I was just seeing if somebody was seasoned.
Right. Or if somebody kicked something or fell down.
Right.
Right. Chris says that would be cool, though later on in Dom's career, if he turns heel, he can become like Eddie and follow in his footsteps, lying, cheating, stealing. How do you know that's not already what he's doing?
No, it'll be part of his storyline is what he's saying.
Oh. It's like, and they have 2 box vans they park there at night for Butcher Block. Right? It's so weird. Like the place is like, here, let's put 500. I bet their neighbors hate them. Just hate them. Chris says.
So they don't have a driveway?
Not really. I mean, they kind of do. But it's like short. And then like there's a garage and stuff. But the house looks like tiny. You know, because of the way it's made and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't know. I, for one, wouldn't want to fucking live up there. Like, ever.
I don't like that area, but...
I think there was a house that I thought about looking at up in that area, and I was like, yeah, fuck no. The minute that I heard that it had baseboard heating, I was like, yeah, nope, not happening. I was like, nope.
It's expensive.
Baseboard heating or ceiling heating, like what Ayla had, kind of went through. Like, that shit is expensive as fuck. There is no way I would want either one of them in a house.
Brett just added gas to his, and he got a new furnace and everything, and he's like, it's amazing. He's like, we can actually use the heater. He didn't use the heater before. He just used fireplaces.
Yeah. The gas heat is nice, because it's a little more even, and it doesn't cost as much. But...
And now he's got air conditioning, so now he's on another level. This
like,
is his first year with air conditioning
He's
ever.
like, I never want to leave my house. It's like, I know, right?
like,
Especially when it's hot outside.
I was like, I leave mine at 73 and it's plenty cold. He's like, my wife sets ours at 76. And
Jesus.
And I'm like, oh, is that... He's like, no, it's still warm. But you can tell it's colder than outside, but...
Yeah. 76 would be too warm for me. Even at Dad's, like, he'll have it at 74. And he gets cold because, he's old.
And he's not moving.
And he doesn't move around. But when I'm there and I'm doing stuff, like, that is way too... Like, it's still hot in that house because it's so big. But our house is small enough that when you have it at what it is, it feels cold.
Right, and it's always blowing.
So, yeah. But, yeah.
Hey, look, on Fox.
The Masters Agility Championship, Best in Show, on Sunday. The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. I remember my mom and I used to watch that all the time. We used to watch it, like, constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Says, let's see. It says, Idaho, is there any skate people in the city? Yeah, we have lots of skaters, and we have kids that do that stuff. We have a skate park and stuff like that, too, that they have at one of the parks. Mr. Kennedy was the answer to that trivia question.
Kennedy.
And we have the Montez Ford and Chad Gable match right now.
Montel Jordan.
Let's see how much cheating that Chad Gable is going to do.
He doesn't know how to cheat.
Or is he going to lose? It's like they have a garage, but it's literally full of stuff. Cough, cough, hoarders. Right? Just like her parents. It was like, what is skate people? Probably like, is it a bit of a rough area?
No.
It's not really a rough area. It's just that it's like, I don't know. It's people are like literally on top of each other, and I don't really like living.
Their
like
yards
that.
are really close together.
Like they have like tiny yards. The yards are really close together. Like your neighbor is
if
like.
you
right
live in
there.
a city, you would have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, if you're a city person, you're like, oh, that's normal.
My apartment's next door to 3 people.
But I grew up in the country, and the country to me means like your neighbor is like should be like 5 miles away.
If you can't piss off your front porch, then you're too close to your neighbor.
Exactly.
And some of you are like, you have porches?
V-Night says, delete the X Games was in Idaho 3 years ago for a skate jam contest. So that probably was more up in Boise area, and they have lots of stuff up there, like, because it's a city.
Yep.
You know? So, you know, they have all kinds of stuff. As V-Night says, Ayla skateboarders. I knew what he was talking about.
Skate people.
Skate people. Chris says, Ayla, do you watch Hoarders TV show? It's disgusting. Yeah, Chris.
I do not, but sometimes they find dead bodies in there. But Gable, look at him wrestling.
He's doing his
This is why AEW
collegiate
wanted
wrestling.
him. AEW reached out to this guy when he was doing contract negotiations with WWE.
It was like, oh yeah, we have some hooligans rolling around. Like yourself. Ayla, you know you're not supposed to be out in the dark.
Your children.
You're not supposed to be outside in the dark. You know your
letting
limits.
the children outside run around the
You're
street.
only supposed to be a day-walking Mexican. Phoenix says, hello, Ayla, laughing. Alita says, I would freeze. Yeah, you're down in the south, and it's very humid and hot there, so I can
Yesterday
imagine...
it was 57 here. It was pretty cold.
Oh my god, it felt so good.
I like
Like,
it.
everybody had, like, their, like, freaking winter coats back on, and I'm all, like, just out there in my t-shirt, my...
I wore a
pants,
hoodie.
and I'm
I wore
like,
a hoodie yesterday for the first time in a while. It
I
was
was
nice.
just
I like
having-
wearing hoodies.
I was like, la la la.
I tried to wear one today, and we were cleaning up outside. We got a dumpster. We were cleaning up a whole bunch of garbage, and I was dying. I didn't realize what was wrong with me until I was like, "Oh, I have a hoodie on, and it's 80."
And it wasn't, though. That was the funny part. It literally was still only 60-something degrees out there.
Right, but it felt 80.
It did. Ayla says, I
Shot
live in
Gabe with that right
currently
hand.
has a hoarder's house. Ina says, Ayla, you should do some skating, too. Alita's like my sideshow.
You got to ollie and do a kickflip.
Right?
An ollie impossible.
It's like, Ayla, you should go on the show alone. Maybe they'll help you. Right? It's not her house, though. It's somebody else's problem. So they're trying to, you know, go somewhere else. They're living with in-laws right now. Robbie's like, Montel Jordan, this is how we do it.
This how
I always forget his name is Montez. I don't know why I want to
Montez
say Montel.
Ford.
It's just easier to say Montel, I think. That's why. It was like, it's not my problem.
You're
I'll
like,
hear
talk
until we
show,
buy a house.
1990s.
That's it.
Old Montel.
That was who we missed on all of our talk show talks. We talked about Sally Jesse, Ricky Lake, and a couple others, but we didn't say Montel. I remembered him the other day.
Look at this.
I was
Got him
like,
in an
nah,
ankle
I
lock.
live
Ford's
in a
going to
town
tap.
in the UK. Robbie's like, cold. The UK, that's cold.
Uh-oh. Ford got him somehow in a pinning predicament. Throws Gable to the outside onto the floor. Gable trips him.
And he fell on his face, which is weird. Kick. Threw him out. He's so tiny, it makes it so much easier to just throw his butt out there. Montel's like, I'll run away from you. Oh, God.
Oh, dang.
I don't think that Chad Gable is big enough to catch people.
Right. All right, commercial break.
Ew, commercials. Gross. Just kidding. All right, here's a trivia question. Who took Roman Reigns' place at TLC 2017?
Who knows?
Lena says, Montel Jordan is my choir director at my church. That's funny. It's
Like
probably not the same one.
The real one?
Or is it a guy who's named Montel Jordan?
I hit the shore because I'm faded.
It says, isn't the UK always cold and cloudy?
Yes.
Where I was like, did you used to watch Montel Williams then? No.
I don't remember Montel.
Montel.
I don't remember it. Like I mean,
never
I remember it. I
watched
know what he
I
looks
just
like.
know
I
that
just
he
can't remember
existed.
what his shows were about.
Alita's like the real one. Oh yeah?
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I want to see him and Master P together when they did that one song. It was awesome.
That's the kind of choiring they should be doing. That kind of singing. Shouldn't they?
Right? The headboard rock.
Yeah, that.
Old Master P. He was literally my favorite rapper from like 2001-ish on. I don't even know if he's still around.
Bounty. They're like, it will pick up this much beer. Is it root beer or beer beer?
It doesn't matter. It's liquid. It'll pick it up.
Chris is like, R. Kelly, anyone? Psst. Wait, what? Janelle says, what if Dakota calls Raquel Gonzalez her championship and turns on Raquel? I don't see it happening. But crazier things have happened at takeovers.
Yes.
True that.
They're going to have to do something with that group. They can't stay together. They're going to have to split.
Right? Robbie says, Ayla, it does in the winter and early spring. Yeah, cloudy and no sun. You guys are like, what's the sun? Just kidding. Alita's like, that Whamsy ex-husband initials. Janelle says, answer to that. Alita says, Master P is still around. Robbie says, Chris, R. Kelly had some bangers, not gonna lie. And Ayla says, no one, Chris, no one. It's like R. Kelly. It smells like R. Kelly sheets.
Ew.
What the?
Is that Lisa Kudrow?
Yes.
Kudrow.
Yeah, she's one of the voices on there. She is definitely one of the voices on that show. That weird show.
I've never even heard of that.
It's probably funny. All right, the answer to the trivia question was Kurt Angle. If you guessed Kurt Angle, you got it right. Good job.
Why is Kurt Angle the answer of a lot of these?
I don't know, because he was really popular during some time when people like liked him, and then he became unpopular. Leave me alone.
Just stuff your
I ate
face.
way earlier during the day.
Go comatose. Oh, Chad Gable. 1, 2. Ford kicks out. Chad Gable doesn't win matches, so I did not see him winning this one either. Does he ever win?
No.
I don't even think he won when he turned into Shorty G for that small amount of time after Jason Jordan got hurt. Oh, shit! Double cross body.
Phoenix says, I think Chad Gable's contract is up. I don't know. I know nothing.
From behind, Otis attacks Dawkins.
I must have missed Walter's bye. It's past the time he normally says bye.
15 after? He said he was staying until 15 after.
It's after the 15 after.
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks for watching the clock for me.
I wasn't.
I'm not looking at it.
I just happened to be like, where's Walter at?
You're like, should I still be reading questions? Big right hand by Ford. Chevy's firing back.
So in the back, Otis attacked
Dawkins.
Dawkins, which isn't surprising.
What I was saying was funny. You messed up. I said Ford's hitting him, but the Chevy's firing back. Because he's so clever. Kip up.
Robbie's like, Chad will probably end up in AEW.
Yeah, with everybody else. AEW can't be signing everybody.
I don't know if he would.
But he would fit in there. He'd be big guy there.
He could have fights with John Silver.
Oh. He would tower over Silver, I believe. Silver's like a true midget. He's out there fighting. Oh, 5-star frog splash. That's it. 1, 2, and Gable kicked out, but Otis. Ring the bell.
Ref Jessica.
Otis interfered.
The slowest count by Ref Jessica ever. Seriously.
Right.
They need to get rid of her. I don't like her. She's a terrible
Ford
ref.
won no matter what. I don't know why they didn't just let him have the pin. Oh, no. Gable kicked out. Huh, but he would have won.
Because Ref Jessica couldn't get around there fast enough and start counting.
Like a normal.
Otis doesn't have facial hair and it's creepy as fuck.
Oh, God. I didn't even notice. I just looked up. Like, who's this fucking guy? He looks like a heavier Samoan Joe. God, that's an ugly puss right there.
Oh my God, why?
He's like, I'm going to shave this off. And they're like, oh, please don't.
They're like, well, we're going on the road, so you guys need to be more clean shaven.
His face. It's all baby face.
Oh my God, it's so bad. It's
He looks like he's 12 years old, but overweight.
Oh my God.
Say, oh, yeah.
He looks like Cartman, but in real life instead.
Oh, Doc is coming down to save his partner.
Oh, man. Wow. Alita's like, be at equal height? Maybe, right? And Robbie's like, D with the ref slander. Hey, everybody hates Ref Jessica, by the way. Robbie's like, Otis trying to look younger. I don't know what he's trying to look like, but it is not working.
It worked. I wonder if Mandy's just creaming in her shorts. She's like, oh, I gave that up to go to Raw. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dawkins is laying on him. Gable's saying, no. Otis just decimating the Street Profits.
Wow.
Single-handedly. Otis is a super bad guy. Where did that come from?
It's the influence of Chad Gable. He's a bad influence on people.
I don't like him anymore.
Me neither. Chris is like Otis looking like
I've got
300 pound
Otis's
Mr.
hat
Perfect.
on. Should I shave my
That
beard?
was when he was cool.
Now his body's by weirdo.
Rafi's like, D having a Mazda seeing Otis without a beard. Ugh.
I wonder if I would have ever noticed, and then how I would have handled it. Because you said it, so I looked.
Oh God!
If I wouldn't have, I wonder, I would have seen it, and I'd have been like, "Why does he look
different?
different?" Either that, or I'd be like, "He shaved his face."
Well, I didn't see it at first because I didn't see him in the back of Tag Dawkins, so I had no clue.
Well, I watched that. I didn't see
So
his
when
face.
so when he came out and he's like "Brr," doing his stuff, and then he turned around and I'm like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, Otis! Otis shaved his face. Oh my God, it looks so terrible."
Me hanging out with Otis, he'd always be like, "Hey, my eyes are up here." I'd be like, "Dude, you're."
Thomas is like blue collar working man himself. Yeah. And Walter's fine saying, "Okay, bye guys, see you Monday for Raw." Otis has shaved beard. LOL.
All right, Walter. Good to see you in
he
here.
Does. Thanks, Walter, for saying bye because I thought I missed your bye earlier. So, thank you.
We'll be here Monday.
Rob is like D-clock straight away. I notice things. Sad.
I do
but
not.
I do. I notice
It's my attention to detail that she loves about
some
me.
stuff. Maybe not a lot of stuff. It's the garage. Well, that's what they usually put in garages, sweetie. That's what garages are for.
Storage?
Is for hoarding storage. And it's normal because that's exactly what she learned. So, for her, it's norm. That'd be funny to turn them into hoarders buried alive and see what happens. well, of course it's trash. I didn't say that it was good stuff. I didn't say, oh, those are things they're going to use later. Of course it's garbage. But that's what people do with their garages. They just stuff it full of shit. We have Rosella in the chat. Hey, Rosella. Robbie's like, imagine Travis shaves his beard. D would have a heart attack. I've seen Travis without a beard, so it wouldn't work.
I look like a handsome 25-year-old.
I've seen him without facial hair. I've seen him without facial hair with long hair. I've seen him with long hair, full beard.
Hippie.
I've seen him with short hair, full beard. So. Rye's like, that. And Ayla says, so odd to me to have that much crap. Is it? Is it odd?
Like your mother.
Uncle Larry.
She didn't. I mean, she knows Larry, but I don't think she ever really was raised with Larry.
I'm not sure exactly where April got it from because her
April.
mom really isn't technically a hoarder. She likes to just
Right.
give away everything she
Right.
gets.
So
you give her nice things and she gets rid of them.
April will have as much stuff as it's allowed. So, like, if she has a lot of space, she'll have a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If she has no space, she'll have less stuff. Hey, what's his name? Goob or Goober or whatever.
Boogs.
Boogs.
We didn't see him do his come out thing.
Uh-uh.
I'm kind of disappointed tonight.
Are we doing this match again?
Yes.
No way.
Uh-huh. They are. What's happening, Travis?
Are we sure that wasn't last time?
No. This was last Friday.
That's
I was
ridiculous.
like, D, what's Travis going for? The meatloaf look, yeah.
I would do anything for love.
Is that where he's going?
Not now, then.
No. I don't know. He just didn't want to cut his hair. It's like that in almost every room. Not surprising.
They're like, I can't wait for those kids to move out so we can put stuff down there.
They had to move stuff away so they could live there for a little while.
Uh-huh.
Chris is like, now he's in the ring. Please just release Boogs.
Oh, he's playing on the outside. Distraction!
Ooh.
Big kick from Nakamura. Nakamura's a little cheater.
Air guitar.
So is Nakamura the bad guy in this?
I guess. Which is weird because King Corbin's supposed to be a jerk, right?
Corbin's in deep trouble right out of the gate. 1, 2, and Corbin kicks out just barely.
I don't know who that is, Robbie. Who is KOTR? Ever coming back. I don't know who that is.
KO, huh? Kevin Owens?
KOTR. It's probably a name. But I don't know who it is.
R-Truth? I don't know. Nakamura kicks out. Corbin somehow turned it around. This is like the worst crown in the history of the crown industry. It looks like you could eat it, the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's made out of some sort of like Play-Doh or just that stuff they put on cakes that makes it's like rubbery. You know, so that it can look like a tennis shoe.
Oh, he meant King of the Ring. Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll happen again though. I mean, Corbin's doing a really good job of it. But at some point they're going to want to do a new king.
Right.
And that's what they're doing with Nakamura right now. 2 and 3. Nakamura with the win. Quick win, too.
With that roll up.
But they went back and forth with this one a lot.
Is he going to beat up Boogs now?
I think he should. I think he should go get Booger.
Oh, he's getting the crown.
Oh, he's helping him on his way over there.
Look behind you.
Uh-oh. And snatched it right off his head. Boogs got him from behind. Threw him right into the ring announcer table. Over the top of it. Right into the ring announcer chairs.
You okay?
Yeah!
Pat McAfee is very excited about this.
This Boogs reminds me of a South Park character for sure.
What's that?
Boogs reminds me of a South Park character.
Rick Boogs.
Oh yeah! Otis style. Look at him air. So when you're a real guitar player, you still do air guitar? Wouldn't you actually be like really playing the chords like
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Roman in the back texting. You know what he's doing?
He's tweeting about how much he hates his...
About
his
Ray. You know he's going to
Ray
accept
and
that.
Jimmy.
Now we got a match. Let's go to your locker room.
Oh. I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, he said our locker room.
I
Jimmy.
know what he said.
So he
I didn't know
don't
he would
care
put
about Ray
himself-
at all. He didn't say anything about Ray.
I didn't know that he would do that to himself, though.
Then it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's trunk.
Ew.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, and then it's upstairs.
That's just ridiculous.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's downstairs.
It was like, they went to Yellowstone for the weekend, though, so it's just Jord and the kids this weekend. I'm gonna clean the fridge. She's gonna be so mad when they get back. I'm surprised they didn't put a lock on everything.
She's probably going to go away a lot more often, so you throw away more stuff.
Robbie's like, King of the Ring. Ayla was like, Lord of the Rings, you filthy little hobbits. Robbie's like, Ayla, I have never seen the film. Mitzi Roma's in the chat, says, bow down to your real king and not some fake imposter.
Exactly.
Exactly. Ayla's like, shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Ayla's like, you're joking. You haven't seen Lord of the Rings? What's wrong with you? Chris was like, Reigns tweeting fangirling over Liv Morgan? Probably. Ayla's like, not even the Hobbit? My God. It was like, she's going to be pissed, but I'll blame Jordan.
I can tell you right now, I have never seen The Hobbits. The movies. I've seen the original, like in the 70s.
The creepy ones?
Mm-hmm. But I have not seen the modern
The
day
cartoon ones? The cartoon
I've seen
movies?
the cartoon ones, too.
That was what I'm talking.
It's kind of like a weird cartoon one. The full one.
Mm-hmm.
I had it recorded for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
The film in the 70s you're talking about, that's the one I'm talking about. Robbie's like, Ayla, the film is too long for me.
Which one? All three of them that are 4 hours?
I was like, I watch every single movie in order every year. Every year. It's my favorite. Is it because of the elves? Are you a big fan of the elves?
I like the third movie. That's the only one I will watch. Toss me. Toss me.
I've seen them once, and that was enough for me.
Don't tell the elf. Toss me.
It was like, it's not just one, it's 6. There's 6 films at 4 hours apiece. Oh my God, do not. Do not.
It's what, 24 hours?
No.
Don't what?
The commercial that's on.
Oh, no.
No! No!
I know deaf people. That's what they sound like. They don't know that, but I know what they sound like.
It was like the movie, the movie you never saw them in, like the length of them. It was like, I just love this story. Tolkien is an amazing writer. Have you read the books?
Yeah, if you read the book,
It's exactly
it literally
the same
takes
as the movie.
It's almost step by step with the movie, but it's a little bit better. But because you got to use your imagination, which is way
Robbie's
more powerful.
like, I can only cope with 90-minute films if I ever watch films. And Ayla's like, don't speak to me ever again, Robbie. Clearly we have nothing in common. Nothing!
I don't like super long movies either. You know, the Justice League movie is like something like 47 hours or something.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It's so bad. No, seriously, it's like 4.5 hours. Uh-oh. Sonya doesn't have her jacket on, and so it's very unprofessional. I think she needs to change. Let's fight for it. Hell in a Cell match.
It's not his crown, though. That's the point he's trying to make that you guys aren't listening to.
I don't like that idea.
I don't either.
Postman Pierce and Sonya. Fine. Just say fine and walk away. He just stares at him. He's like, okay, Jimmy knows they're on their way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is.
It looks like they ruined The Hobbit if you compare the book. Well, I didn't say The Hobbits. I was talking about the Lord of the Ring movies. Just them.
I read The Hobbit. And I know the book takes about the same amount of time as watching all 3 movies. It's about a 12-hour book if you read it.
Chris says Big Daddy to Bill. Fluttergoth is in the chat. Sonia's cute executive outfit. Leah's like my kind of movie. Illa's like, I like stories like that. That's why I play Skyrim.
I care about him and you. A whole year.
Robbie's like, anyone remember Uncle Buck? Yes. I watch that movie a lot. It's funny.
Oh, fuck. Jimmy gonna get his ass handed to him.
Why is he calling him a spoiled bitch?
He just... He's putting you out there in the middle. Look at Jay's in the middle. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Triple threat! Just kidding.
He's like, fuck both y'all.
No, Roman. You're gonna get your ass handed to you, dude.
I hope he gets his butt.
Look at him.
Ooh,
You want to throw down? Let's go.
Oh my god, this guy is
Better be careful, buddy. What are you talking about? You want to fight me? Why would you do this to your brother?
Why? Why?
Now he's manipulating him. Jimmy did. Yeah.
You should be looking after him. And you're not. You're a jerk. You hate your friends. Is he falling for it?
Yeah, he's
might be
going
falling
to.
for it.
I think he's going to. They've got to be a good team. You're the older brother. Why would you treat your brother like that? I see what you're doing, you son of a bitch.
Oli does like the manipulation.
Right. He elevates himself. You get jealous, and then you let him go.
Chris Sakani's like, hello, Jacob Fatu should come to WWE and set Roman straight.
Yeah, his bro. I don't think he's as big as Roman either, by the way. I think Roman's the bigger one out of all those little siblings. I mean, The Rock's bigger, but The Rock's also older. And The Rock's dad's a giant. Rocky Johnson was a big dude. Roman knows how to take care of his family, doesn't he? Why would you do that to your brother?
There's the older one.
You were
You
born
came out
like
first.
at least 7 minutes earlier. That makes you wiser.
It looks like Tolkien's family won't let anyone make the last book he wrote because the director ruined The Hobbit. They must not have got the same director as who did The Lord of the Rings then. It was like, did Uncle Buck have to go on a long, dangerous adventure with his friends to destroy a ring with a mass amount of power? No, but he did make giant pancakes that he flipped over with a snow shovel.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? But I remember that. He beat up a boyfriend, put him in the trunk. Pretty
He
good.
didn't really beat him up.
Threatened to kill him.
He did pop him in the face. He threatened to give him a lobotomy, which is fine.
With a toothpick.
With a drill.
Oh, Ray is fighting. Wait, no.
He's
just
calling out
talking.
Roman Reigns.
What an idiot.
Oh my god, we got 15 more minutes of talking. Yay for us all. I'm gonna leave. Bye. I don't want to sit through more talking.
You don't get a
Especially
choice.
Ray talking about his fucking kid. Like, seriously,
No.
do we have to hear about this shit more?
Ray is one of the worst on the mic in the history of the game, and so for him to be on there for 15 minutes,
This whole family crap is just annoying. They did it with fucking Seth. Oh, my daddy. How dare you give my daddy's eye? For months. Now they're like, oh, you beat up my kid. How dare you hurt my child?
his son is in pain.
Okay,
Have
maybe
some
he shouldn't put
respect.
his kid in wrestling if he's worried if he's going to get hurt.
Right.
Yeah, maybe you should take him out of wrestling and go get him a normal job.
Right, like doll sewing,
Exactly. Where he belongs.
jump roping or something.
Something, God. I don't even think he'd be good at that. He's so weird looking and awkward. Alita's like, you know that family anywhere. Totally. It was like, no one cares about Uncle Buck then, although I saw the movie and enjoyed it. But that's not the point. The point is, Robbie is uncultured swine. I'm joking, just to clarify. Whatever, totally uncultured swine.
Let's not talk about swine. It's disrespectful to Alexa.
It's disrespectful to pigs everywhere who are eaten for their bacon and their pork chops.
That's why I needed bacon.
Pigs are yummy.
Pigs are delicious.
Pork chops are good. Bacon is good.
Just saying, I'm not going to eat an intelligent animal.
It's Pulp Fiction for you there. Robbie's like, Ray's stinking out the place, something. I mean, we're going to have like a commercial because that's where we're at right now. Of course, there's going to be a commercial for a long period of time. But, you know.
Yeah, we got about 10 minutes when we get back, or a little under.
Robbie's
Are you
like,
trying to hold my hand?
I was just putting my arm on the pillow, which is there for me, not you. But, you know, you don't like holding hands. Remember, you told me it was weird.
It is creepy.
You're like, oh, we're not in high school anymore.
You're an
Junior
adult.
High. Get elementary school, barf. Do you want me to write you a letter? You know, do you like me? Yes or no? Want to check the box?
No.
Of course you don't. Robbie's like, Dee is always hating on me. Well, now you know how Travis feels. You guys can be two peas in a pod
I get it
somewhere.
all the time.
Alita's like, very good. Oh my gosh.
You should order me a pizza.
Oh my god, no! I'm not ordering you a pizza. You're obsessed. Ayla's like, I hold hands with yourself or your children because that doesn't count. Travis thinks holding hands is weird.
It is weird.
He's like, yeah, why are you trying to hold my hand? I tried to hold his hand one time we were on air and he freaked out. I was like, nobody can see. I'm like, hold your hand. I was trying to be all affectionate. He's like, ah! Why don't you like me? I don't know. Why do you think I don't like you right now? It was like, order me a pizza and with Jordan and the babies. You hold hands with Jordan and the babies. Order yourself a damn pizza. You're like fucking rich and rolling in the dough. You have no bills to pay whatsoever.
Just collecting money.
And besides, I had pizza last night, so I'm not in the mood to eat pizza. In fact, I ate like 4 pieces of pizza yesterday.
I didn't ask for you to order you a pizza.
Well, how is that fair? So I just order you food and I don't get anything?
You already went out and
you're the
ate.
special person?
Yeah, you already went out and ate.
So?
You had Panda.
I had Panda Express.
It's a rare
earlier.
food
Panda?
in the States.
Well, it is. Oh my god, seriously.
Like, Roman doesn't even know you breathe.
Robbie's like 619, 619. Booyaka 619. Alita's like, hello, I'm hungry. Because we're talking about pizza. That's why I had to have a snack. Because I was
This
hungry.
is not Roman.
It was like, don't order me pizza.
Roman?
I hold everyone's hand. Let me hold your hand.
Oh,
Fine,
Roman
come
is
hold your
coming.
hand.
Roman is coming.
I'll hold your hand. I am not afraid. Just be careful, I might lick it. I'm just kidding.
Blood brothers.
I'm not going to order you pizza. Do you even like pizza? Like, you a big pizza fan?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Ayla. Who are you talking to?
You. I want a gluten-free.
I'm not ordering...
Cheeseless.
No. I'm not ordering you pizza.
Spinach.
I've ordered you pizza for the last 2 weeks in a row. No. We've gotten into a habit and it's going to stop.
Why can't I have pizza every Thursday?
Because it should be a special thing, not an
is.
every Thursday thing.
Oh.
That shit gets
You just
expensive.
want to control it.
Buy your own pizza then.
It's all about control.
Order your own damn pizza. Pay for it yourself then. Deepak says Roman gonna kiss Elia Mysterio. Probably not. Ayla says we can sing that song from the Beatles too. What song?
All You Need Is Love?
All You Need Is Love? That garbage? Yeah.
Or I Wanna Hold Your Hand.
That's probably the one she meant. It was like, I love pizza. Not surprising. Or it was like, Domino's such a ripoff in the UK, 20 quid for a pizza.
I don't know what a quid is. I know what pounds are.
How many pounds is that? Is that the same thing? Like, I don't know.
Or a euro. I know what a euro is. I do not know what a pound is.
A pound is
But didn't
English.
they go off the...
A euro is European. It's different.
Yeah, it sounds way different since they're the exact same thing.
It's not.
Europe and England are the same. England is a place in Europe.
That's fine. That's great. Great. That's
like
awesome.
saying Idaho.
But England does not use the euro as their money.
Anymore.
Ever.
Oh, don't say ever. They're the one that started it.
Okay.
I think they left it, though.
They've had pounds forever.
I'm not saying they didn't have pounds forever. But they used the euro for a long time.
Yeah, maybe like 400 years ago.
It didn't even exist until like the 90s.
Yeah, and they didn't use it. They've used it way before then. Somebody learn Travis because he's not being teachable at this moment. It was like, yeah, Travis knows what song. I bet he does because he's a fucking weirdo Beatles fan. Lita's like gluten-free heavy mozzarella jalapenos. Travis doesn't eat dairy. He's a freak.
But I like all that other stuff, but besides the dairy.
Which is funny because fucking cheese usually doesn't have any kind of lactose in it. You freakoids. Rosella's like, I'm eating. What you eating? What you
Yummy.
having for dinner? It was like, what is a pound to a quid, right? It was like, Ravi, explain now. Alita's like, England uses the pound. I was like, quid's slang for pound. A score is 20 pounds. There you go. Quid is slang. Okay. I wasn't sure.
So it's
if
about
it meant a different
$22
dimension
here.
for a pizza.
Yeah.
There compared to
Here.
ours. So that means that depending on where you live, depending on what you get, you can spend up to that much on a pizza here. But that's usually a large pizza.
With delivery and stuff, it costs it's like $26.
Yeah.
So about 22 pounds or quid.
Yeah. I acknowledge.
With delivery.
Alita's like, tell my stomach.
Oh, he called him a rat bastard!
Tell your stomach what? That you're not hungry? Or that mozzarella or cheese usually doesn't include lactose. It's just in your brain. You think it does because it's dairy. No, there's some cheeses that have more lactose, but a lot of cheeses don't have the lactose in it. Chris kind of says a little battle of the tracksuits. Who's got the better tracksuit on tonight?
Is that a real question?
Chris is saying it's a battle of the tracksuits, so I'm asking. Who's got the better tracksuit on tonight?
Roman.
Black
Gigi
over there.
Well, whatever that is. What is that?
That's a brand name. Gigi. What brand name is that? Is that Gucci?
Maybe.
Is that Gucci's thing? The little G's that are upside down with each other? Yeah, Gucci. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Raising Gucci. It was like, it's like, what, $15 here? No, it's not.
Not if
Rob
you get
is like,
delivery.
come on, Dee, didn't know you were a Beatles fan, the things you learn on the Gab.
You could literally buy.
Not
You
a
could
Beatles
buy a
fan.
pizza for $6, and to get it to your house, it'll cost you around $30. You're like, how does this make any sense? Like, it just
I'll
doesn't
just
add
go
up.
pick it up myself.
They're like, that's fine.
Lita's like, Gucci. Okay, got it. Lia's like, yeah, that part. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Yeah, I don't know what cheeses don't have lactose in them, but there are some that don't. I think it's the harder
Oh shit!
cheeses. So who gave him the kendo stick?
I don't know where he got it from.
Where did it come from?
He pulled it out of nowhere.
He's like, it hurt my brain, and now my arms hurt. Where'd the... What is his
Maybe
son
he
out
had
there
it down his
hanging out?
pants.
Where did it come from?
Oh, he still got it in his hands.
Jesus.
Roman's gonna be split open. Here, hand me mine. It's in there.
For what? What are you going to do? Hit me with it?
You can whack me with all of it.
Where I can hit you with it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Rosella's like, is WWE, is it right now? SmackDown is happening right now. In fact, it's almost over.
It's over. It'll literally be over in 1 minute.
Roman's getting beat up with a kendo stick, but he's taking it out on Ray and his stupidity right now. It looks like feta doesn't, I don't think. Yeah, but feta is goat cheese, and
Yeah, and
goat
I don't know if
cheese
you can
doesn't
get
have
that on a
lactose.
pizza.
You probably could. I'm pretty sure it's the harder cheeses of...
Oh, shit! It is Dominic! Is it going to be a handicap match, maybe?
I don't know. So is this like a thing now? Like, they're supposed to be like good but bad guys? So Roman's a bad guy, and all of a sudden, like, they're bad guys?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit! Oh, well, we didn't see him land, so you know there's
Yeah.
a soft cushion there for him to land on.
Little pad. Roman just threw him away.
Like garbage like he is. Awesome! So wonderful. Roman Reigns threw Dominic away.
Now
like
Ray
the
from
garbage
behind.
He is.
Roman's got to get away from these guys.
Oh,
They
he's
just
like,
don't
I'll
stop.
beat you in the brain. He's like, jeez Louise.
He should kill Ray and then beat Dominic to death with his body.
That's what definitely should happen. Robbie's like, does feta taste good? If you like it.
Is that what you got me that one time? You got me some cheese.
Kind of.
But then that was it. You're like, no more.
I did not say that. Never. Those words never came
That's
out of my
it,
mouth.
guys. We are going to go because I have a lot of setup to do for the next show.
Yeah, bye.
So I am...
Thanks for watching SmackDown with us. We're
But
going to be
find
right
us.
back
We're
for
gonna be back.
AEW, so give us about a couple minutes and we'll be right
Yeah,
back
give us
here.
like 5.
So come back and
So.
hang out with us. So thanks for watching SmackDown with this guy. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. We'll see you in just a minute. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.